going to the next one, why again PMO is required for the project portfolio management. So what's going on? That the earliest one, in the earlier days, PMOs were set up just to uh, share status report, remind people, log in your timesheet, doing very much like a secretariat or admin kind of a job. But these days, the perception is changing. They are seen as an engine room. They are supposed to play a critical role and play a larger role such that in the money that is being pumped into the project portfolio, PMO helps in getting the maximum returns out of it. So if you see some of the reports from Gartner and other market analytics like Center for Business Practices, you say the organization having PMO, their chances of, first of all, they can run much more projects. So if it is X project organization was running before PMO, they can do 1.7, 1.5, 1.3 kind of more projects with the PMO because they have the overall view about the better control over the resources. So with the PMO, first of all, the throughput increases. The number of projects and program organization can run goes up. So overall, the organization are realizing the value of the PMO, and it should they are supposed to play now much more than the secretary or an admin role. Okay, so another reason is once in PMO is empowered, I'll talk about what is empowered PMO in the next slide. Yeah. So before the PMO, the empowered one part, let's talk about what is the PMO value. So what value a PMO is providing back to its organization while managing a project portfolio. As I discussed in my earlier slide, it depends what role the PMO is playing and what is the scope of it. Is it working at a portfolio level or a program level or a project? Okay, so that also defines. So higher if it is playing at a portfolio level, higher the value what the PMO would be. Same goes about his influence. So influence again, as I mentioned earlier, initially, even today, most of the PMOs are seen as a secretary kind of. They are doing only the admin job, collating status report, chasing people. You may start a PMO with that function, but over a period of time, you need to grow it up, and make it much more mature. So I'll discuss about that as well in my future slides when I'll discuss about the roadmap of empowering a PMO. And the third key factor is the maturity of the processes which PMO is implementing or defining. So these three together define the value of the PMO. So the PMO value would be highest if it is the scope is at a portfolio level. It is playing a role of at least an advisory. Advisory means it's doing the data analytics, so collating the status reports, doing the analysis, and predicting what could be the future risk, finding out what are the dependencies, identifying the enterprise level issues and risks, and telling this to and showcasing it to the senior management that this project is not doing well, and perhaps this may not be worth investing any much more money, and you better take the money out of it and invest into this. So that's more of an advisory role. Whereas in the authoritative role, PMO controls, owns the processes, it owns the resources as well. And so depending on the need and the strategic alignment of a project and program, it allocates, provides resources to that particular program manager or project manager. Okay, so together in three, they define the overall value of the PMO. So this is more of